معكم أخوكم عيسى الخالدي، وفي هذا الفيديو I will explain problem F12-22 in page 48 dynamics book. So the problem says the ball is kicked from point A with the initial velocity VA equal 10 meter per second. Determine the range R and the speed when the ball strikes the ground. So it's a very straightforward question. The question says find R and find also determine the range R and the speed when the ball strikes the ground. Here it will strike the ground, so VC is what? Since we started from the origin, so it means VA X equal 10 cosine 30. Why it's cosine 30? Because there is an angle, as you can see, and VAY is equal to 10 sine 30. So if you put this in calculator, VAX will equal to let's write the values first. VAX will equal to 8.66 meter per second, and VAY equal to 10 sine 10 sine 30, which will give you VAY equal to 5 meter per second. So we found VAX and VAY, right? So we got VAX, we got VAY. What else do we know? We know that when it starts from the origin, it means it was 0, right? It means it was 0 at the origin. So it means that XA is equal to 0, YA is equal to 0, and also, not only that, but also we know that YC is equal to 0 as well. Why? Because at C there is no Y, it's at the x-axis, right? So YC is equal to 0. So let's put this in equation. How do we find R? In order to find R, we need to write the equation of R. R equal XC equal X initial plus the pen is always having a problem, so plus V0x times t. So the range R will equal to XA plus VA X times T. So R will equal to 0 plus VAX. We already found it, which is 10 cosine 30, right? So we got 8.66 times T. So we will say R is equal to 8.66 T. So we can't go any further because we have two unknowns and one equation. So let's play with the y-axis. What do we have on y-axis? We have YC, which we said it's equal to 0. So YC is equal to YA plus VA Y times T minus half GT square. So this is, we are just using Newton's law, okay? So we found R, not the magnitude of R, but we found an equation of R, the equation of R, and we found already, we are trying to find this equation of YC, right? Because we need to find the time. Otherwise, how will we find the time? We need to find the magnitude of the time. If we find the magnitude of the time, we can just plug it there in the R equation. So we are trying to find the time. So we said already before that YC is equal to 0 and YA is equal to 0 plus VAY times T. VAY, which was 5 meters per second, times T, we don't know T, minus half, times 9.81 times T square. So we will have 0 equal minus 4 point. Okay, so we'll say 0 equal minus 4.905 T square plus 5T. What you can do in this case is the best thing to do. We have already an equation which has square root of that's the T square and T and 0. So we can write this one in calculator with using mode 5 3. It's like this one, see, x square or ax square plus bx plus constant c equal to 0, right? So we will use mode 5 3. Okay, so we will use mode 5 3. So we will say that A is equal to minus 4.905 and B will be 5 and C will be 0. So you will get two values, T equal 1.019 second, and you will also get or T equals 0 second. Which one is more logical? So of course this one is wrong, because it needs time to go from A to C, to move from A to C, right? So the ball needs time. Of course it will not just go in 0 second. So this one is correct. This value is correct. Okay, now we found T. Just we plug it here in the equation. R equal 8.66 times T, which is 1.09. We said 1.019. Okay, so in this case R will give you 8.82 meter. So we found R. The first part of the question we have answered. Alright, we have answered the first part of the question. Now we need to find what? Now we need to find the speed, VC, speed at C. So again we will use another equation, which is VCY equal VAY minus GT. So in this case we can find the VCY. VCY is equal to 5, which is VAY we found already, 10 sine 30, which gave us already 5 meter per second. Okay, so this, I hope my writing is clear. So VCY is equal 5, oh my god, okay, is equal 5, right? Okay, 5 minus 9.81 times T, which is 1.019. So using this equation, Newton's law, we can find VC. VC will equal to minus 5 meter per second. Okay, so we got VCY, but some people would say, why is it minus? It's a good question, and the reason why is because it was going up until it reached B, and then it came back down, right? So the speed VC y at y-axis, it was going down. That's why there's no surprise that it is in minus, as the G gravity G is equal to minus 9.81. Why is it minus? Because the gravity is taking it down. It's taking the objects down, so that's why it's in minus. So don't be nervous when you get minus. It's okay, it's correct. So now we can find VC. VC is equal to VC x square plus, okay, so VC is equal to square root of VCX square plus VCY square. VC will equal to square root of 8.66 square plus okay 0.866 square plus minus 5 between brackets square. Okay, so we will get VC is equal to 10 meter per second. So we have answered the question. We got R range and we got VC. I hope this is clear. Thank you very much.